How we doing? Joe Value here for Cold Beer Sports with Friday selections. But before I do, just touch on today, Thursday. Savagely unlucky, I thought. Well, I know we made a small profit, but Sinawan probably should have won. He would have been nice at 11-2, and Jerobeam, I thought Ryan Moore kicked a bit too early. He was punctured with a furlong to go. The boys on Wrestling TV said that it was a very good ride in defeat. I disagree with that. I thought that was very strange, But anyway, we'll move on. And what was the Christmas jumper? Yeah, I done like he dead heat. He done very well to dead heat. Uh, it was handy that he returned 92. He took a big drift because we got paid out 94, which was same price as he was the night before anyway. So that was fine. But the cat's out of the bag now. How well that horse is handicapped. Like he had a stone in hand today, and he only got half the loaf. As a friend of mine said, half a loaf is better than no loaf. So, we'll take that. But a small profit for the day, but just very unfortunate not to win a right few pound, as the fella says. So tomorrow, Friday, 16th of July, I really fancy a couple of horses tomorrow. One that I'm involved in. Well, not that I really fancy her, but I think she's a good enough chance. I'll touch on her now in a second. So we'll start off with the 140 at Killarney. A mare called Leac Scale Lady, trained by Henry de Bromhead, will be ridden by Rachel Blackmore. So she's a consistent lady, this one. She ran very well at Wexford. She was just touched off by one of Paul Nolan's, a decent mare called Valentina Lady, or something like that. This one's only a 5-year-old. She should be improving away there still. The second favourite, Present in New York, would be an obvious danger for Gavin Cromwell, but has no experience over hurdles. And this is a big field, so that's a big disadvantage, I think. And the Leac Scale Lady, she's consistent. She'll run a race. She'll stay well up to 2 miles 6 tomorrow. That'll be no problem to her. Good ground will be fine. I just think she should take plenty beating, and she's best priced 9-4. So but I'll come on to my stake now in a minute because I have a bet suggestion that I like doing, and the bookmakers hate taking it. So I'm just gonna pass it on to you. It might help some people, might not. 5 o'clock Kilbegan, Cottie, 9-4. Now I have a share in this with a few friends of mine, and she was a very, very exciting mare for Pat Taff, or Tom Taff, sorry. Pat Taff rode her a few times, young Pat obviously, and she ran very well in the Galway Festival against a really good horse of William Mullins's. Things haven't really gone her way. She was just touched off in a bumper in Clonmel one day, and Henry the Bromhead took her over when Tom Taft retired, obviously, and she ran very well for us first time over hurdles in Kilbegan. It was the first run of the season, so we were delighted she was second. First 3 or 4 would have done us, but she jumped very well, travelled very strongly, and just got a bit tired, so we thought, laid on. Then we went to Down Royal with her, and she was fourth or fifth I think she was. Like that, she travelled well. Everything seemed to be going hunky dory, turning in. Thought she'd every chance, but she didn't find anything, and it's since transpired that she had a wind problem. So she's after getting her wind done, which is not common knowledge. None of the media have it covered. They just said it's first time tongue strap. But she got her wind done, which could make a big difference to her. We're hoping it will anyway, and she should be able to finish off her race a bit stronger. She's getting loads of weight off the top horses in it as well. And my one that I'm not going to put her up as a strong bet because the problem is she hasn't got her head in front yet. And she could be just one of these. Hopefully, I'm wrong. Obviously, she's I have a share in her, so if she wins tomorrow, it'd be fantastic. I don't really have to back her tomorrow, because her value will obviously lift if she wins. But she travels really, really well. I just hope she doesn't turn out to be one of these bridle horses who just has nothing left at the finish. So we'll find out tomorrow. Maybe to say the second run after the wind up is the time to back her. That could be the case with this one. So that's why I'm not putting her up as a main bet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to suggest a 2 point each way double, her and Leac Scale Lady. They're both 9-4. Now people might say, oh, to a short price. Why would you bother your bollocks doing that? Well, I have the maths done here. So say if you've done a tenner each way double, the two of them, leac and scale lady and cottie, the two of them are 94 shots. So if the two of them place, you actually win €1. For your 20 quid, you get back 21 euros. So if we take the worst two prices available tonight, 7-4, both of them are, you lose €1.88. So you're losing nothing. Instead of doing 20 quid win on each of them and the two of them get beat, you're down 40 quid. But if you're doing it this way, tenner each way double, obviously if the two of them click, you're winning for the 294 shots, you're winning collecting them €126, which would be a profit of 106 quid. And then even at the worst prices, if the two of them click, your profit is 73.85. So I mean that's the way I work it. That's why I like doing it. And bookmakers hate taking that bet. Trust me. You won't be long about getting your account closed, but it's handy. If you really fancy two horses around them prices to win the race, don't be doing your straight win doubles, because one of them lets you down a lot of the time. Do your each way double, and some of the time it'll click, but more often than not, the two of them in place, and then you'll get your money back, or near enough. Okay, going on to the 4:35 Killarney, 1 point each way on Shawshank. Paul Nolan trains this. He was interviewed the same day as leac and scale lady was second, because he won the race on Phoenicia Lady, and they asked him about Shawshank, and he said that Shawshank will need a run badly, and we ran a cracker that day, and it should come on a lot for the run. It was his first run in a year and a half, 2 years. Hopefully he doesn't bounce. I think tomorrow he's worth a point each way, 6-1. 50 the odds, 5 places with a certain bookmaker. Okay, my 20-1 shot that I fancied, 5-10 at Killarney. Every breath you take is an envy. He's a brilliant jumper of the fence. He wants good ground. He's 1/3 mile. He's way overpriced. I make him 7 or 8 to 1 shot. Killarney will suit him down to the ground because the fence is going quick. He's lightning over his fences. If he Jaxie can just settle, Keith Donoghue can just settle him out the back and try and creep into it come late, he's going to give you a good run for your money. So I'm going to make him a 1 point win. So yeah, that's basically it. Oh yeah, I was going to suggest a horse that I tipped up in Ascot called Storm Damage. I might as well. I'll have 2 points on him. He's 6-4. I think he'll win. I thought he'd win. Thought he had a chance in the Jersey Stakes on his only his second ever run. He went off way too hard, but his run in Kempton was a brilliant run, and I think he's a very, very exciting horse, and hopefully he gets it done tomorrow. Okay, I'm banging on here, so thanks very much, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. It's Joe Value here. Hopefully that was useful for you anyway. Joe Value here for Cold Beer Sports, and talk to you tomorrow. Cheers, bye.